Once upon a time in the Babylonian Talmud, Honi was journeying on the road, and he saw a man planting a carob tree. He asked, "How long does it take for this tree to bear fruit?" The man replied, 70 years. Honi then further asked him, "Are you certain that you will live another 70 years? The man replied, "I found already grown carob trees in the world, as my forefathers planted those for me. So I too plant these for my children." Honi sat down to have a meal, and sleep overcame him. As he slept, a rocky formation enclosed upon him, which hid him from sight, and he slept for 70 years. When he awoke, he saw a man gathering the fruit of the carob tree. And Honi asked him, "Are you the man who planted the tree?" The man replied, "I am his grandson." Thereupon Honi exclaimed, "It is clear that I have slept for 70 years. He then caught sight of his mule, which had given birth to several generations of mules, and he returned home. Then he inquired, "Is the son of Honi the circle drawer still alive?" The people answered him, "His son is no more, but his grandson is still living." Thereupon he said to them, "I am Honi the circle drawer," but no one would believe him. I often think about Honi the circle drawer and his son and his grandson during this Hebrew month of Shvat. During Shvat, we celebrate Tu B'Shvat, the new year of the trees. In 5782 and 2022, Tu B'Shvat coincides with Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday, January 17th. Although they lived thousands and thousands of years apart, Honi the circle drawer and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. both ensured a better future for future generations by asking big questions and taking one small step after the next to make a huge impact. Now in 2022, I encourage each of us to ask those big questions like Honi. What is our carbon footprint as individuals and as communities? And like MLK, how will the current gentrification of Kansas City shape future generations? I also encourage us to each take one small step after the next to make a huge impact like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., calling out implicit racial biases in everyday conversation, and like Honi, planting just one carob tree. On Tu B'Shvat and MLK Day, let's channel our inner Honis and our inner MLKs to make this world a better place, not just for ourselves, but for our future generations. Chag Sameach.